Yeah, what's good, world? What's good, man? Hey, grabbed another heavy hitter, man. Another heavy hitter. I I've been down and just seeing them a long time on the scene from going to track. I mean, I remember from way back. So, in my eyes, another legend. In the race game, doing big things or whatever. But I got my man Pandora on the line or whatever. At the ABP camp, and it's been a lot of people wanting to hear from him. So, here we got him on the line live now. So we're gonna go ahead and jump into this interview. But the first question is, and I actually want to know this question myself too, cause I don't know the story behind it. But how did you come up with the name for your car? Now, for the world, if y'all didn't know, the car was previously named Brandywine, and it got a makeover. So just kind of let the world know.
Oh, okay, yeah, what's going on, But, yeah, that name came up, actually, Aunt Bonnie named that car. I mean, I don't know where he get it from, but he actually named the car, and he actually named the other car, Brandywine. He named all the cars, so we kind of just roll with it.
Okay, gotcha. So y'all heard where the name come from, the explanation about the names of, well, both names or whatever. So we're gonna slide to the second question, which is like I said, everybody got different opinions, but what's the maximum and minimum amount of money you feel comfortable betting in a Grudge?
Well, the minimum amount I bet, I pretty much bet whatever. If we at the track, man, if somebody want to race, I bet $300, $500. I mean, it don't matter, but my max, that money coming out my own pocket. I mean, I probably bet about $1,500 or something. My own money.
Right, and like you another racer, that hit on the same number, like I said, 500. That magic number I've been getting out of everybody. So I'm guessing 500 the number for that. But good answer, reasonable. So we're gonna slide to the third question, fan favorite. Who on your hit list at the time, or do you got the scope? Is the scope on anybody right now? They call y'all Taliban. So is the scope on anybody?
Well, it's like this, man. I really don't have a scope on nobody, but I always say, if the Pandora at the racetrack, I'm gonna race somebody, whether I win or lose. But out of the cars that's out, I mean, of course, Brown Sugar, he definitely in the scope. He definitely a guy that I got to race. He beat me last year, and I know everybody want to see that rematch. So definitely him. And I mean, like I say, anybody else that just fall in line. I mean, I ain't hunting nobody, but if we there, if they want to race, let's make it happen.
Definitely, I definitely vouch for that. I mean, Pandora, hey, he definitely brings action or whatever. So we're gonna slide to the next question, which kind of piggyback off of that one. And I kind of, in my eye, you already answered it, but like, who do you feel will be your most anticipated Grudge race for this year?
Definitely Brown Sugar. Me and Brown Sugar be more. Yeah, definitely him.
Yeah, that's why I said I pretty much kind of figured you answered that, cause I think that's all the fans agree on that answer right there. So Brown Sugar, Pandora, hopefully we're gonna see it this year, fans or whatever. So we're gonna slide to the next question, which is what made you choose the race team you're on, which we all know is ABP? Like, what made you slide over to ABP?
Well, I slid over to ABP because I see, I met Ant a while back, and like I say, he was a young guy, trying to do his thing, and I was giving him a chance, and he succeeded. So, and I think he produced a lot of fast cars, a lot of bad G-bodies, which y'all see the work. We don't have to talk about it. I mean, y'all, we let the work speak for itself, and that's pretty much why I chose ABP. And is a good dude, good guy, young, up and coming. Everybody know of him, and he's doing his thing right now. So yeah, definitely ABP.
Oh yeah, shout out. I want to take time. Shout out to Aunt Bonnie too, man. And like I said, Ant Boney, good people. If you don't know him, a lot of people familiar with him. He does do good work. One of the mechanics that I really respect and look up to. So, yeah, shout out to Ant Boney. And we're gonna slide to the next question, which is how do you feel this year gonna go for you as far as grudge racing?
Well, for grudge racing this year, I'm looking to have a successful year. I'm already, as of the year, what is my record so far? I'm 3-2 already this year. I'm 3-2 already, and it's gonna be more to come from Pandora, and then hey, this weekend I'm going into battle 2. Hopefully I knock him out. But yeah, I think I'm gonna have a good year. I think we're gonna have a good year. I ain't gonna say me. I'm gonna say my team. We do this as a team. So yeah, we're gonna have a real good year.
Definitely looking forward to seeing Taliban put in work out there. So we're gonna slide to the last question, which is do you consider yourself a bear or a bully in your class, and what you define as a bear or a bully in grudge world?
I'm definitely not a bear, but I am a bear hunter. I am a bear hunter now.
I like that.
And being a bully, I'm not a bully, because if somebody say they don't want to race me or whatever, I ain't gonna call this man 2 or 3 times a week and say, hey, let's do it. He already told me one time he didn't want to race, so I'll just move on. So yeah, I'm definitely not a bully. But like I say, for as a bear, yeah, I'm a bear hunter. I hunt bears.
Man, that's the first time I done heard that on that question or whatever, being a bear hunter. By far right now is my favorite answer. I definitely like their response or whatever and all. So that was the last question. So, I always close out every interview letting the world know my relationship with the racer, if there is any. Like I said, me and Pandora, or Chubb, is a lot of people know him. I've been knowing him for a minute. Like I said, been seeing them on the race scene a long time, or before I even got in there heavy or whatever. Cause I actually remember you with the Monte Carlo, or whatever.
Right.
So, like I said, if you're not familiar with him, I mean, he been putting in work a long time, been going fast a long time. Real good dude. I got a lot of respect for you, and not just saying that, I said it to many people. Your car one of my favorites, or you know what I'm saying. So I got a lot of respect for you in the ABP count. But I appreciate you doing this interview. But I always like to let the racer close the interview out. So for any shout outs, final questions, or remarks, or anything you got, then the mic open.
Yeah, well, first of all, I'm gonna give a shout out to you, Jay Malcolm. I mean, you do your thing, and like I say, you represent us, little smaller cars, and you put us out there, and hey, I gotta take my hats off to you for that. And like I say, I'm gonna give a shout out to my team, AVP, and Taliban, and just race world period, and all the fans. Hey, we couldn't do this without the fans, and things like that. But definitely shout out to you, man. And hey, keep doing your thing, man. I appreciate you.
I appreciate you, man. Like I said, one time for Pandora, AVP, man. We out.